Williams?
Always adjusted for me.
Yeah.
It's a very nice that is a very adjusted, always adjusted for you. 12 and a 4. 2. And a 9. Poor rolls for me.
Oh no. Oh yes.
For the better, for the good. You
For the king, for the crown.
have finished your preparations in Hadar. Saying goodbye to the people for now, giving instructions for the others where, what to do. And you were teleported to the island by Corbin and Morgana, who decided to stay on the island and explore their past. Meanwhile, you have headed towards Thalia's hometown, where she grew up and became, at least partially, the woman she is now today. You traveled on the bottom of the ocean until you reach into a open, vast coral reef underwater, illuminated by those 8 domes. You saw for the first time, Lotta, her hometown, which she might or might not have told you about before. Now, with your own very eyes. You entered the first dome, were greeted by the warden. And after a little bit of bureaucracy, eventually you were let in through the Talusa Dome into the Underdome, the main dome. And from there you took your pass through those elongated tubes towards the Valiadome. A dome filled with water, houses standing, streets decorated. Eventually, navigating those passageways, not too difficultly, as Thalia led the way. You are at the doorsteps in front of Thalia's house.
No, we've already been in.
Were we?
Mhm.
We scroll back a little bit.
I still knocked the door.
Yes. Anything you want to exchange between the two of you before anything happens?
I'm excited to meet your parents and your family. You have a sister, right?
Yes. My small big sister. Oh, this will be a headache.
Why is that?
Oh, because I don't know if it's the small sister or the big sister. And now with Calron, it gets worse.
How old is she?
Well, she's 73.
Ah, okay. So, old sister?
Yeah, but she's still a teenager, you know? I still knock again. Hello? Excuse me, miss, you parked your Kelpie at the wrong place. We are about to confiscate it.
It's the second time that you're there, right? I remember correctly. You've been
Yeah.
there already, yeah?
Yeah.
She opens the door. Well, impatient one. It has to fill up with water first before you enter. As she opens the door, you can describe Vessa if you want.
Hessa is also an aquatic elf, a teeny, a little bit something in an emo face. There's like purple tips on her hair, which is just like, you know, brushed to the side, and she's like looking there very annoyed. A little bit taller than Thalia, but not much.
Purple tips you say on the hair, but
Mhm.
what is the main color of the
Black.
hair?
Very light blue.
Blue.
White
It
color.
was very light blue before. It is
Yeah.
very dark black right now.
Ah,
Of course it is.
sweet.
And unlike Thalia's hair that is currently flowing in the water and in the air as if it was in the water, her hair is perfectly straight, looking down, covering one of her eyes. Her pointy ear
Nice.
currently protruding out with a earring that was not there before. Thalia.
Definitely emo vibes.
Huh. Man.
Nose pierced, ear
Sweet.
pierced.
You really got house arrest for that, didn't you?
No.
Mom?
She did.
Hmm.
Mom! I hate you! She's just like a teenager. Storms up. Goes up.
Well, that was your that was Vesa.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And a shit ton of metal in her face. Interesting.
Right. Quite
Well, come on in, I guess.
There was
Thank-
an interesting incident a few days ago where she went too close to one of the dome towers. Yes. Hello.
Yes, come down again. I haven't seen you in months. Fucking hell. Well, Mom, Dad, Losep,
Mom
And
is the
Ethel?
moment.
well, Mother, Losep.
Hi, I'm Lothep. Nice to meet you.
She,
I mean, you know a lot about him.
the famous Lotta. Heard a lot about you. Nothing in the past few years.
I hope only good things.
Of course.
Of course, I'm looking at Thalia.
Hey, there was no mind control shit back then, so of course it was good things.
Oh, mind control shit, indeed.
Mind control shit.
Oh, don't ask, Mom.
Okay.
And that's Ethel. Ethel is. Oh, wait. And she gets out a holy symbol, presses it in the palm of her mom. Please wear this for as long as she's
Oh,
here.
that's pretty. Where'd you get it from?
That's a story I would like to tell when all the family is there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to repeat myself.
Well, first of all, she grabs you and hugs you again. Hi.
I hug her back. So, you need help for dinner?
She still didn't let go.
I didn't let go either, but I'm like, you need help for dinner?
If you want to.
Uh-huh.
Ah, come on, you're practically family. He just goes and hugs Lotta as well, and it's
No.
at the same time.
Hugging her back.
Ethel is probably a little bit
So-
awkward about it.
Ah, thank you for the warm welcome.
About the Calren situation.
Yes.
Just raising my
He's
non-existent
gonna
eyebrows.
stay like that. It's not like curse or anything. It's his status quo now.
Believe it or
So
not.
you're gonna raise him again?
Believe it or not. Not too surprised.
That he's a 7-year-old?
That something crazy happened to him.
Yeah, that was not the crazy part. That was me.
Okay, now I want to hear.
Yeah,
Even
I
more.
just start looking around what we have in the kitchen and start like throwing dinner
Dad is
together.
not there.
So, yeah, well, I saw him at the dome, didn't I? At work.
Yes.
So about that, when Calroy was this age, and I point at the little shithead there, he went to the Feywild. He, like, you know. What are you eating?
You see the table was already in place and he just like taking stuff out of.
I'm just like going to his fingers. No, wait. You know the rule.
No, I don't. As he takes it.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I take the stuff away.
It just flows.
We eat when everyone is on the table. That is supposed to be here. Unless anyone gives note that they're not coming. You see Vesa, Mom, and me on the table, and our guests, no. So you wait. Just need half an hour, Kelvin. Come on.
Persuasion. Or intimidation.
No, it's persuasion. I don't know my stats. Persuasion, it's a 19 in total.
Okay.
And, well, when Kelvin was his age, he followed this fish into the Feywild. And in the Feywild, he met someone that needed help. And their souls kind of merged. And Kelvin was not Kelvin the whole time. And now that the
puberty.
And then the soul that was inside did his job, and because otherwise something bad would happen, I wished for Kelvin to return to the state before Kelvin stopped being Kelvin.
I'm never stopping being me.
Yeah, in this body you are not.
Okay.
You have your whole life for yourself.
You seem looking a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Everything's fine, Kelvin. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
You are fully yourself.
Otelli just goes back to the kitchen. Leaves place for you on the cutting board that while she herself prepares magically operated stoves.
Yeah, I help her. Is that coming?
He'll be here shortly. Had to finish some businesses.
Yeah, I heard there were spontaneous visitors here that even wanted to take their weapons with them.
Yes. A little bit of bureaucracy, but as
Oopsie.
you might already have figured out, in the short time he was absent, you were absent, sorry. He took a new job.
I figured.
Yes.
Yeah. How is he doing?
He complains a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like almost non-stop, but he seems happy.
Sounds like him, yes. How was
Dad,
Vesa?
Look at you. Then she just moves your hair a little bit to the side. You're glowing.
That's just a new armor. It reflects better.
Okay. But that's not what I meant. Have you met someone?
You could kinda say so, in a way.
Oh my god, I wanna know everything.
Yeah, when Dad is there.
What do we need him for?
Oh, believe me, we do.
Okay. Well, maybe go try to get your sister.
I grab her. I will totally ask her friendly.
And you know the policy. No armor in the house.
But Mom...
She just looks at you. Like
Yeah,
like
I
one
need
of
to
the
go up
mom looks.
anywhere. I leave it there. I go up and... I don't even knock because it's still my room.
Mhm.
I go in and start putting the armor on my bed.
As you're about to go up, you're like... oh,
Huh?
it's over to Ithel.
Oh yeah, Ethel! No armor!
Okay. Just
No, in my room!
Okay. It's just such good. I don't know if Mel would play it like this, but
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
yes.
Just drop the shell.
Well, then you can help me. As she talks to us.
Of course.
No.
I would help her.
Okay. So, ever had sea pickles before?
See what before?
Sea pickles.
No.
Wonderful. Careful not to be bitten by them.
Bitten?
Yeah, they're still alive. You have to chop their head off. And then we cook them.
Oh, they're living. Okay.
Yeah.
Can they make sounds? Can I?
Just a screeching sound when you chop the head because of the pain. But beside that,
Where do I cut it?
no, that's your finger. Don't cut it there.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
All right. How solid is it? Do I have to like?
It's very squishy.
Oh.
But the knife is very sharp. As it touches it, you already see, like, the car. It's a very good kitchen knife.
Okay. I'm already excited to taste those.
Mhm.
Please excuse my first impression.
All right, roll performance.
Let's go. That's an 11 natural and a total of. I think I'm not good in performance. No, it's an 11 flat.
All right. So you go, and after the instruction she gave you, you do a fine job. If not the finest job, but you do it a job, finish it. As you hear, like,
Do you grow them on your own, or how do you harvest them?
those are living plants, yes.
Hmm. It's a beautiful city, though, I have to say.
Thank you. I'm sure you didn't manage to see most of it in such a short time, but from the outside it does look spectacular for first-time visitors. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful city, but I've been living here all my life, so not as impressed.
It's pretty strict, though, when it comes to visitors, or did I get a wrong impression of that?
Well, first of all, not everybody could travel underwater. So, if somebody reaches here from underwater, they might be very capable and might have a reason, even if, given the fact they even found this place. So you need to be careful who you let in. That said, that's not that weapons are not being sold, but the at least initial inspection until the documents are cleared, permissions granted, and so on takes time and usually deter most of the threats so far.
True.
Yes. A little tip: do not wear anything metallic next to. As she looks out of the window, and you see this like cone-shaped base, but it goes to a very thin tower, and at the end there's like a greenish gem that gives the dome the greenish glow. And as you look up, you don't see the sea; you see as if it's sun setting. It has some sort of built-in mechanism to imitate times of day.
Ooh. And why is that?
Well, the arcane energy required to operate them makes it some sort of a magnet, so to say. I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of magnetism.
Yeah, I am.
Well, yeah. So, let's say it like this. The closer you are to that, the more things might be drawn. This is why we prefer not to use gold, but use credit instead. All the gold being deposited and transferred at the Telusta Dome.
Credits. So interesting. What are those credits made of then?
How to explain it? You pay the gold, and you get a note. You have that many credit.
Ah.
Once you've paid it, people know. She gets out a sort of like stone gem, and you see something scribbled on it. I have a doorbell. Fuck my life.
It's every single time.
Andana is fucking interesting, man.
It
Reddit.
is.
Jesus. What the fuck is that?
What of it?
Es ist wie so eine Art Schuldschein, oder?
Nee, Credits sind mehr wie ein payless Payment.
Mhm.
Also das wird quasi automatisch wenn du quasi unterschreibst, automatisch von der Bank abgebucht.
Mhm. Das ist cool. Ich glaube, ich lasse das Fenster offen. Das ist gerade so schön vom Klima her.
Ja, lass doch.
I apologize. Yeah. So
All good.
Roman, you should stop going to the door anyway. You might be infectious.
well, I'm going to work, so
Yeah, but still, just be more careful with that. Was another child asking for Luca?
It is.
And it happens all the time. Every time we play D&D, your doorbell goes. It's like with Martin's water.
It's a curse.
It's the curse of the doorbell. Anyway, she gets a small, like, it's not stone and it's not metal. A small card of some sort made of hard material. And
Ooh.
on it, you see something scribbled, some arcane runes and incantations. And when she just brings her head and does some magic over it, you see her name appear, and then a quite a nice sum, or at least a number, that represents her balance, which she explains to you. Basically, there is a sort of a card, and then the stores or the owners have a similar card, and when you get them together, the money is transferred upon the agreed upon amount.
That is so cool.
Indeed.
I-
Hashtag under our credit card.
Make Andana great again.
No,
It is great already.
under our credit cards.
That is so cool. I wonder why no one else had the idea of a payment like this.
You just hear from upstairs, because magic is banned in the other country, and elves are everything needs like it needs to be like 1,000 years ago. My grandma told me. Not these elves, but the elves up there sometimes.
Yeah, it's so cool that you're allowed to use magic here. Actually,
Yeah.
also growing up in an environment like that. I mean,
Your sea cucumber is starting to float. Please catch it.
what?
Catch it.
Yeah,
Night.
I'm catching it.
Right. And you go into preparations. Meanwhile, Thalia, you have taken Ithil. Mel, to catch you up quickly, you got to Thalia's house. The door was open. Her emo goth sister opened the door, ran up. Her mom greeted you, hugged you all, greeted you, welcomed you in, and then said no armors in the house. Hence, you and Thalia are now going upstairs into Thalia's room, and welcome back.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. As you go upstairs, there is like 4 doors. One is open, leads to what's some sort of equivalent to a bathroom for us, and then 2 doors adjacent to each other. One is closed, the other one is closed, and there's like no entry on Elvish. almost as if sprayed or something like that.
It's an elvish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sentient being?
No sentient being. As you see, Celia just opens the door and gets in.
Okay. Oh. Your room?
Yeah, come in. Get undressed. She doesn't mind. I point at Vessa.
Yeah. On the side, you see again an aquatic elf with very, very thin, very like as if she haven't eaten for a while. Not in a healthy way, but very like skinny. Hair. Even though it is underwater and everyone's hair, at least Ithil and Tilia and her mother were floating here, hers stays perfectly down in this black transition into purple emo cut. I do mind, it's my room.
It's our room. And this is our guest. And Mom said no armor.
Okay.
I started putting my armor on my bed. You see, like, there's... It's not the biggest room. There's just a closet in the corner. One desk next to it. And then there's, like, 2 beds on each side of the room. And, like, 2 nightstands next to it. And I just put... on one, Vessa sitting on the other. I start placing my armor. Vessa...
What?
When I have the armor off, I just go and hug her. Oh, I miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, don't me. I brought Colrin back.
No, you brought a kid back. Not Karen.
It is Colrin.
Yeah.
Now you're the big sister, isn't that great? No one can tell you what to do. You can tell him what to do.
I wanted my big brother back and my sister back. And he's not him. And then you're not staying.
Do I understand like half of it?
You understand it, yeah.
No, Vessa doesn't have a symbol yet. Only her mom.
So a few words, okay.
But my half you understand.
Yes.
Of course. Come on, Vessa. I will tell you when we eat dinner, okay?
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Do you need the metal soldiers we had as children?
How did the crown from here has disappeared, right?
Yeah, I've been there in a dream and was able to grab it when she was awake and tell me where it is.
I can't find the crown, and now you want to take the soldiers too?
I have the crown. I will keep
Give
the
it
crown.
back, it's mine.
It was never yours.
She just lays down, turns to the side.
I'll get Vessa and sit down. Like, Vessa, the crown belonged to someone that really meant a lot to me, and she passed away a few days ago, so please. You don't have to give to soldiers, but...
You see her curling up and like looks towards you and like, I'm sorry to hear. And then turns her head immediately back.
I pat her back. You don't have to give to soldiers. I thought I should ask. I know which... They belonged to the grandfather of someone I know, but I know they all have sentimental words to you too, so we'll not take it from you. I'm just asking.
It's like a very bony back.
How about we grab some food
now?
now?
That you are near and see this, she is not eating properly.
How about we grab some food now? Come on.
I'll be there in a bit.
Sure.
Need to do something.
I just fell on top of her and hugged her again. I really missed you.
Feel her head just try, like, since you're from behind her, just hugging you and like clenching really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like scoot out a bit. Just wait by the door. Outside.
Yeah. I get up again and then I take out the Umberly orb before I leave the room and check if she's still okay.
She seemed to be sleeping. Yeah.
Can I look into her dream?
Do you want to zone out for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. You look into her dream. Religion check.
Dirty 20.
It is 16 plus 9 on her save. So. 6 plus 9, sorry. Total of 15. So you beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you immediately. You look into the room and you see Thalia just standing there with an orb in her hand.
She knows the orb.
You
Ithil was there.
You was there when it happened. As you see her eyes just faintly just flash, and then go like, as if she's not here at the moment. As you go into the dream. As you look at her, sitting there calmly in a forest, park, clearing of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
By the edge of the water, the sun is reflected, and she just sits there quietly.
I just would like to change it, like alter it so she feels the warmth that someone feels when there's an entity nearby that means no harm.
You see her immediately raising her hand as she was not aware, not really present, lost in her thoughts, and now something awakened her, that presence. She just looks around.
Yeah, just faintly that, and it's like a warm hug, and then she leaves again.
Yeah. After this moment passes, she goes back into just sitting there.
Hmm.
As you return, another flash.
And I
Yeah.
put the pocket priestess back.
Yeah.
Pocket
Damn.
priestess.
Ithil, can you roll me a perception quickly?
Yes. I am fully loaded. In. Yes. Is this me? Oh yeah, I'm not Violet.
You're not.
Oh, but I still roll like a fucking bitch.
You notice that Vesa has glanced back and saw it all happen. And then tried to be inconspicuous about, but your trained eyes for detail and stealth things has taught you that she definitely saw what happened.
Yeah, I won't say anything yet, but I'll wait for Delia to walk out.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
probably new, so right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would go outside and to be like, just see you soon, and I mean soon, like in 5 minutes.
Yes.
I'm gonna close the door, and if we walk away a bit, I'm just gonna say,
She doesn't understand you anyway. That's a funny thing.
if I just closed the door, and I'm gonna say to you, she saw what happened, and I think you will have some explaining to do.
Oh, I have a lot of explaining to do, so I'm sorry for that on the dinner.
That's
And I just look at her. Wait a second. Isil, I need to talk to you.
okay.
I know I'm just...
Door opens.
I speak ancient Elvish with Isil.
Yeah, but the door opens, the one next to the no elves, as Calvin gets out of his room. Apparently I have a room. As he just go past us and go down.
Yeah, Calvin, I'm glad you have a room.
Yeah, the door is open.
I go into that room. And say, Isil, come here.
I'll walk up.
Giving you a little more private sphere.
And I
Yeah.
close the door again.
Yeah, I sit on the ground, so, I know I'm not God now yet, but I would like to try and help you and guide you when you're eating, because there has to be a better way than to make someone restless in that sense, like not well rested. Maybe there's a way that you can just consume the energy of a dream or a few dreams instead of ruining the night for a person completely, you know. We're two little people that I think it's safe to. Neither here nor in the Shadowfell.
Well, if you have a plan, I do not know how to stop it.
That's why I'm here to help you. It's somehow connected to us in a way, I guess. And I have a rhetorical question for you. If the Raven Queen was cursed, and if she wasn't herself when she did what she did to you, would you rather have your revenge against her or against the person who cursed her and caused it?
While
I
you are
mean-
thinking about to answer, your hilt. She ruined our lives. We swore
Well,
to kill her. You don't hear it.
No.
Mhm.
I just look at Isla and wait for an answer. Like, you don't have to answer this now. It's just Bal and I have this assumption. You've been there. Don't you think her timing was awfully perfect? Coming into the Shadowfell and claiming it as a wannabe god, while Bal was banished and I was not a full god and weak. Something there's not adding up.
I'll have to think about it.
It's fine. Nothing you need to decide though now. Just for the eating thing, that's... Think about that too, but give me an answer as soon as you can, because
There's
that
nothing
might
to
be an
think
issue.
about. We swore an oath.
They don't need to know.
You just get up again and then hold the door open for Ethan and just walking down and hoping no sea cucumber died.
The sea cucumbers.
And then when I come back to the kitchen, it's like, oh, Mom, don't tell me you put the shit off. They are alive, and Losep.
What?
Oh, she did this with Calra, like with all of us when we were children, like until we realized it's not true. She told us these are living things and we need to kill it to eat it. It's just a cucumber.
What?
Just poking.
It has no feelings.
Come on!
Just poking fun. As she snips her fingers and makes a thaumaturgy of a squeak again.
So there. I fell for it.
I start laughing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we all fall for it. I might have been 8 until I figured out, but hey, it's your first time.
You are part of the family. So
Aww.
you look lovely
Okay,
too.
Sea cucumbers.
You understand her. She has a symbol.
Oh. Yeah, just like
I put one on my dad's dinner place and one on Bessa's dinner
How many
place.
did you have more? How many more did you have?
I made a lot. You said like, what you gonna do when you wait for the temple shit? I'm like, I'm making new holy symbols. And you're like, okay, Jonathan helps you. Jonathan makes good ones, we know. I had like, I think 20 in total, and I still have
I think Atari not 20 on one of the rock ones. I don't know
7.
who you give that
Yeah.
to. I don't remember who you gave.
I don't continue making new ones, you know? I still have 7. Well, now I have 5 left.
You just fart those.
I can make some out of ice too. Temporarily.
You see your mom just looks to the side for a sec.
Oh.
That will be late a little bit.
Should I get him?
No.
Okay.
He will be here as soon as possible. We should start eating.
So just from player me, these are not sea cucumbers, right?
No, it's just a normal cucumber.
Okay.
It's a little bit more salty because it grew in salt water, but it's a normal
Yes.
cucumber.
I mean that's perfect because we already always give each other like fucking kidney failure with the amount of salt we put on the cucumber IRL. So like,
My kidney is totally fine. I get my blood checked every year. I look at Losep. Hey, Losep. Since we might been here for a bit, would you like to see Sephi and Rawl again?
Sure. Jesus, Raul?
Yeah, I actually visit him every few months. I mean, you were gone, Caloran was gone, Vessa was a fucking teenie. There's
Raul,
not many people I could talk to.
that feels like a fever dream, to be honest.
No, he's there. He was nice. I brought the chest back like I promised, and then he said like, "We friend, little fish."
You actually brought that chest back?
Of course, I promised.
Wow, cool. So you became friends? That's nice.
I mean, Sephi sometimes likes to play with the... She was very moody when she was a teenie, and she likes to play with the undead kelpies, but then she hates it, then she likes it, then she hates it. But they're faster than her.
Like undead. What?
Kelpies, yeah. He saves those who are heavily injured, and then they become his kelpies, and then they become kinda undead-ish.
I mean, I think we should start with Kelpies in itself.
Oh, a kelpie is a magical creature. I cannot even tell you what is true form. It looks like seaweed or a horse made out of seaweed. It's a very fast underwater, and it can charm most likely male people, and then they stick to you like the hand, and then they're gonna drown you. Which they couldn't when I touched them because, well, I cannot be drowned.
Lovely creatures, am I right?
Yeah, not my problem. I'm not male, and I look at Losep.
And I can be drowned.
She never tried to drown you.
Still scary.
We also have a kelpie farm if you ever want to ride a battle, like, you know, ride who has the fastest one.
You have a what?
A kelpie farm. You can ride kelpies.
You have an entire farm of those things?
Yeah. Sometimes they get lost, and once they get separated from their flock or thingy, I don't know, then that's very dangerous for them alone. So those are getting picked up and taken care of. And yeah, they build a flock on their own and are very friendly to humanoids, so they could not eat them anymore. Yay, they eat humanoid flesh. Don't worry. And yeah. But once they're domesticated, they usually don't eat humanoid flesh.
Did you always have a farm for those, or
Yeah.
ever since? All the time?
As far as I know, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean,
That's why I always wanted my own Kelpie. And then Sephi was there. I wonder if Sephi was meant to be. She was, after all, in my temple. Huh.
That temple. Yeah.
Yeah. That's food!
It's like when you have to like go to the stairs to call up all your siblings. You're like,
What a big sister move that is.
I don't even have fucking siblings, but I used to do that to my cousins.
My sister always did that to me. There's food.
No, Essen.
Essen, yeah.
Bessa!
You see her coming down.
Yeah.
I'm here. Jeez.
Now she says, no need to yell at me.
Yes, exactly. There's absolutely no need. Anyway, what's for dinner?
I look at my mother. What's for dinner?
Your favorite?
I don't know which of us she meant, so I'm like, since all the children are back.
Roasted octopus with some potatoes from the self-grown vegetation here. It might taste a little bit different than the ones we get imported, but it's a try, you know. And
I would gladly try those.
And then normal cucumber salad with some seasoning on top.
Mom,
Yes.
if someone would like to grow plants up there, is there anything fancy we have that I could plant in normal circumstances?
Most of the things I grow here are meant to be grown underwater.
So there are sea cucumbers after all.
They are sea grown, not sea.
There is an agricultural dome for things that grow above water. But
Romaine,
yes.
once I sit down, I would like, when my mom's finished, I would like to blink into the Shadowfell.
Right there, right then?
Mm-hmm. I only see it, right? It's not opening a portal, it's just me seeing it.
You disappear from where you are.
That's blink, like boop.
That's blinking.
Yeah.
No, you disappear.
I disappear.
You disappear from the plane you are on to jump into the plane that you want to blink into.
I thought I just see it.
No, it's blink. It's basically you.
Small
Plane
mini
ship.
teleport.
Just say you need to go see the restroom or
Bathroom.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for dinner, guys. I have to go up again.
You just called me!
Yeah, I want to introduce you to my friends. That's Losep. I told you about him.
Not interested.
What?
Pleasure.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Hi.
Okay, sorry, she pisses me off. Hi, I'm Vesa. Vesa Glenmer.
Sometimes she can piss people off indeed. Hi.
I can still hear you!
Ah, nothing. The dinner is amazing.
In your head, you hear. She can't hear us here.
Hmm. She can.
Yeah.
What kind of sister was she?
Oh, don't let get me started. The
Ah,
most bossy, annoying little sister I ever had. Until she grew up and thinks she's now older than me and she's better than me, knows better. You know?
you're
All this-
73 years old, so technically
Exactly,
you're.
I'm still fucking older than her. Don't tell my mom I curse.
I won't tell your mom, no. Don't worry. It's nice to meet you, though.
Nice to meet you too. I heard things about you.
Good things, bad things. What things? I heard things about you too.
Okay?
She always cared for you and worried for you. She really loves you.
What a way to show it.
Sometimes people have weird ways to show their emotions.
Yeah.
She still does, though.
Yeah. Whatever. There's no more connection. When is that coming? I'm starving. Well, you've been starving for quite a while, considering you haven't eaten in the last few days. I've eaten. Yeah. Start with this, as she gives her a portion of a salad. You can all have some. I'll go get Philia as she goes and starts going up the stairs. Meanwhile, upstairs.
I blink. I go into the bathroom and then I blink, blinky blink. Do I want to know what's in the sea in the Shadowfell? Yes, that's why I'm doing this.
Skeletal dragon.
There's a skeletal dragon in the water!
Who knows? Maybe he's diving or.
How
taking a
many skeletal
bath.
dragons? Oh no, I shouldn't have this question. The skeletal dragon is far away from the water.
Skeletal dragon.
Please.
Please.
You just fucking fought whatever dashing through it is today. No skeletal dragons for at least another month.
Oh, it was a skeletal
wait.
dragon?
No. It was something that had a mass disintegrate.
Ah,
yeah,
that
oh
thing,
yeah, we've been there. That was
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
As you go to blink. Where the fuck are the items now? Fucking shit. Where did I put them?
I don't know, man. But I
Where the
get.
fuck- Ah, there we go.
Actually, we did fight it on that dragon.
Oh.
Yeah,
And then
before.
And then I revived it.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
As you blink, the bluish greenish glow coming up from the window immediately goes dark. You immediately feel the change of temperature, being freezing cold, as your items, the clothing on you, start to dissolve and dissipate. And just for a moment, when you open your eyes, you smell this acidic smell.
Man, I'm so glad I'm resistant.
Looking around, you just you don't see anything, as everything that dies here dissolves. Anything that lives here is probably deadly. Luckily for you, there's nothing around you. As you go back, there's a knock on the door. You're completely naked, and you take 19 acid damage, halved, because you're resistant.
My magic items are still fine,
Your
right?
magic items are fine, but the clothing that you put on is gone.
I started to wash myself and put on the extra pair of clothes I bought. Give me a sec, Mom, I'm naked. Julia.
Okay, well, your friend started eating. I just
Yeah. And I just grabbed the spare thing and I put it on.
Mhm.
And then I walk into our room and grab a pair of undies and also put them on. And then I go down.
yeah. As you
Yeah?
go back.
I would wait. Mom,
Yes.
Vessa looks a little bit skinny.
I know, but I
Do
cannot
you know
force
what-
feed.
No, but do you know what's up?
You were gone, and she didn't take it well. I tried talking to her, tried to understand her, but
I
I'm-
will try.
mother's bond is not the same as sister's bond. And after Callan disappeared and you followed, it hit her hard.
I mean, she could have messaged me or something. Yeah, sure. I will see what I can do. I go down too.
Yep, as you hear the door opening up from downstairs, closing behind you. Behind them, as you go down, and the bigger built elf, white hair made, straight all the way down with decorations and crown, wearing those ceremonial red and gold clothing with this very unique pin, a circle, and then what seems to be a dome in it. As your dad comes back home, sees you. That's my little girl. That's open.
I just tuck him. Yeah, Dad, I don't grow anymore. I will always stay the smallest in this family.
Just kisses your head and
Guys, this is my dad. Dad, this is Lusa. You heard about him.
nods.
And this is Isil, a new friend.
Nods towards you.
She doesn't understand you unless you pick up that thing that plays on your dinner place.
I'm sorry, it was a long day. He just sits down on his chair. Where
I sit down too.
just puts it, like, tucks it behind the pin so it holds.
And I just shove my food from one plate to the other, like, how the fuck do I tell my parents this shit?
It's very nice to meet you, sir.
Very nice to see a childhood friend and practically any friend of our daughter. She told us about you. We never heard about you, but it is nice. You all seem healthy and lovely, well fed. Looking at his daughter and just smiles at you.
Well, of course, her cooking is like superb.
Well, she did learn from the best cook in.
I
the world.
did.
So, honey, you just. As she just goes and kisses his forehead. How was work? Don't ask. Too many bullshit, too many things
Sorry,
to sign,
Dad.
things to do. Yeah, I didn't want this job, but for the people, I am there. But enough rumbling for me, although I want to tell you about this stupid person that just cannot feel. I'm sidetracking. Tell me, how are you? Yeah.
I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things to tell you.
Of course, you've been gone for a few months.
Yeah.
Must have been quite an adventure.
Yeah. I look at Losa and I look at Isla. Okay, I don't want to beat around the bush. I'm about to marry a god.
You see your dad all that in his mouth. As he like just had something about to drink and a lot of you are sitting across, so spills
No!
onto you. Actually, I kind of spoiled it, but I'll roll a d3. Actually, I'll roll a d6. So 1, 2, 3 is Itil, Lot of Thilia. 4, 5 is Vesa and Calvin. 6.
I want, if it hits me, I want to have a dex save because I could duck out of the way because I'm the one spilling that beans.
It is Vesa.
Oh no.
As he just Vesa sitting across your dad on the other side of the table. He like, as it all spills onto her as she just presses it. Thanks, Dad.
I didn't expect you to react that way, so could everyone stop eating the food and drinking for you're fine, low 70 still, you know.
You see Carol. Just
Yeah, you don't care, so you're fine too. And I look at Vesa, yeah, you also don't care, so you're fine too.
She barely touched her cucumber salad.
I would like to all invite you to my wedding. I don't know when it is, and it's not on this plane of existence. So
You see your dad looking at your mom, and your mom just like she's behind you, but a lot of you see you see her like giving him hints. Keep listening. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah. Also, I will also become a god, and yeah.
Laying my fork aside.
I cannot enter this plane of existence anymore, so you need to come to visit me. And
he gets out as your mom immediately puts a hand on your shoulder. Congratulations.
I never see him speechless.
As the door closes, the perceptive of you just hear "Ah!" coming from the other room.
Is it an excited or a fuck I'm gonna lose my daughter?
It's a dead ah.
And then,
I look at my
dear.
mom and put her hand. I cannot introduce you. I can introduce you to him if you are fine with someone entering your dream.
I believe we need a little bit more context. How about we'll sit down, we'll eat, and then for the dessert, you'll start telling it. Tell us about...
That will be a long story.
Yes, so let's eat first.
Mhm.
I'll be right back. As she gets up and goes to the other room.
they're both screaming.
Karen just shoving food. This is tasty.
You're gonna throw up if you eat too much.
Karen,
It's a challenge.
might-
It's a challenge.
Karen, you remember when Isel told me you puked the one day?
Mm-mm.
Karen,
Yeah.
don't overdo it, please. You can eat as much as long as you're hungry, but better table manners.
It was close.
It was a start. I'll look at Vesa.
She sits there, all cramped up, the plate in front of her. She looks down, her hair like hanging down, and just.
Why are you not eating?
So I was right. You are leaving.
Yes.
Misty steps behind you and goes up.
Vesa, come on!
I hate you!
Oh. It was the last words you said last time and then you regretted it, so calm the fuck down here and talk to me!
You hear door open. Ah! Slams again.
Yeah, that's definitely teenagers. Holy moly.
Good job, Roman.
I did that.
You're playing a good teenager.
I did that.
Oh, please.
She is emotional. She's
Yeah,
raging.
sure.
She's.
I just have like 2 family members being like pissed at me. Like, cool. That went well. But since we are here, Losep!
Yeah.
You're not drinking or eating anything right now? Good. Amberly tried to kill herself. We had no choice and put her to sleep and put her into one of the forced cages and have her as a pocket in my bag of holding to make sure that once we get back to the Shadowfell and I'm a full god Balan, I can enter her dream and get soon out of her so she can't use her to get against me. That was the reason why Amberly wanted to kill herself. Yeah.
Okay.
We call it the pocket priestess.
She is in your...
Bag of holding?
She tried to kill...
Multiple times.
You talked to her about... soon.
No! She wanted to talk to me, told me soon knows, and she's doing steps against me. And then she tried to jump off the trident, which I stopped, asked Isil and Soot for help, and Soot put her, like, with Amberly's agreement, Soot put her in a forced cage and I put her to sleep, so I can protect her as good as we can.
Okay, you saved her life, then.
Yes. I don't want her to die because of me or of this curse.
That was very, very noble of you. What about Doran? Was he involved in any of this?
No, it was only me and Emily. I don't know how much she has told Rensus, but I will definitely not tell the follower-up high priest what's going on. I just...
You know what kind of steps Soon was about to take?
She was sure that Soon would use Amberly against me because Amberly means something to me.
Oh. Alright, she was afraid that she's being... Yeah.
And she didn't want that, so she would rather end her life than being used against me, and I couldn't let that happen. I'm able to protect her like that, so that's why we are also in a hurry to get back. In the Shadowfell, we're stronger, and we can do something against her.
You are definitely dropping some bombs today, aren't you?
Yeah!
More subtle.
How do I subtly say Amelie tried to kill herself because she's scared that Soon takes possession over her and I have her in my pocket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad are gonna marry a god. And I'm gonna become one. Oh, A can never visit me again because I'm gonna go live in another dimension.
Well, rather drop all the bombs at one place than step by step and getting my dad a heart attack over days.
So, being the high charisma paladin that Philly is, she was never good in.
she considered it, but there's no. She knows her dad, and she knows that every boy she ever liked, her dad hated. So there was. If she goes soft, he would be like, "Who is it? Does he not come here? He's scared of me, isn't he?" And I just,
This one ain't scared of you, Dad.
I was eating whilst eating.
Yeah, eat the food. It's good.
All right, so
Yes.
I have to ask what is the plan now with Umberly again?
Bringing her to the Shadowfell, becoming a real god, and Val and I together will get soon out of her and put her under our protection. Of course, Amberly's not. She doesn't need to be our follower or anything. I just want her to be safe as a person.
How the hell are you getting soon out of her?
Last time I was in a dream and kicked her out of her, so I hope it works like that too.
You kicked soon out of Umberly already?
No, of myself.
Oh, of yourself.
Are you not scared that she's gonna do something? Like,
I'm hella scared. That's why I postponed it until I have Bal's help and our home realm where she's not.
Yeah.
okay.
It's harder for her and easier for us. So I hope it's
Yes.
enough.
But are you sure you can trust all of your godly friends?
I trust Sylvanus. He
That's
looked.
1 out of 100. Good.
I will. There's a temple of the Wild Mother here. I will go. I will visit there. I will. As if I could ever fully trust a god again. It's not as easy. It's a hard thing that happened to me, but I saw how enraged Sylvanus was. How mad he was that someone did that to someone else. And I believe that was honest.
So he gave you the seed, right?
He
As
did.
the door, while it's conversing, door opens. Your mom and your dad are coming out, and Othalia looks at your dad and looks at you and smiles in this vicious motherly smile. Your dad has something to say to you.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I look at my dad. Go on.
In a beaten dad look, he forces a smile and says, "Congratulations, honey. I'm very happy for you. I hope that whoever you marry makes you very happy." Looks at your mom. And she looks at you.
Do you want to meet him later in your trance?
She just looks at him. Wonderful. Now let's sit down and eat.
No? Okay. Hey, Mom, since I haven't shocked you, and I get the seed out, do you know what this is?
She looks at it, and all of you, as she gets it out. Question: is there water around?
No, because those two cannot permanently breathe.
Okay, good. As she holds the seed, you immediately feel the energy it radiates. This calming feeling of life and thriving. As I have never seen anything like that. But whatever it is, put it back where you got it.
I put it back. It's a gift. Early wedding gift, so to say. And I'm like, was it for the first wedding he missed, or for the second one that's
Your father just looked at it being passed and looks to the side.
Yes, Dad?
Huh?
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what it is, but it is a similar feeling I had. I had a similar feeling before.
When did you have a similar feeling?
When I was in the capital. It is emitting the same. All, not except Sizzle. You two know of the Tree of Life. Basic knowledge. Giant tree in the middle of a capital in the Quentin realm. Like massive tree goes up, kilometers up.
I start eating.
your dad resumes eating as well.
Beaten dead, man.
Can I use the family credits to buy some pearls for my wedding dress? I wanted the pearls from my hometown on that one. Say between eating potatoes and stuff.
Off. Your mom was about to say off as your dad puts a hand on her shoulder. Of course, honey.
Thank you. I spent all my money on other things.
We are limited on the amounts we can give out.
Just tell me how much it's okay, and don't overdo it, okay?
As a representative, I am obligated to give my financial reports to the people.
Oh,
If anybody wants, it is a public record.
about that. The head of the secret changed, and he was part of the Drakemore assembly. We found the missing dragon or dragons and what caused the wrongdoing, and it was Tiamat, a 5-headed dragon entity, and we are allowed to enter the land of the dragon. Should have waited for Desert with that too.
Yeah, about the bomb things that I. Yeah.
That's interesting as political meanings.
It is.
We are allowed to use magic again in a Nosh. I'm not sure if you heard about it because it's basically only 2 days old, the news, but
When you mentioned Tiamat, it seems like he heard the name somewhere before, read about it many years ago, but not. I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yeah, very low history check.
It's a blessing for a Nosh, actually.
Whatever
Not
it is, it probably will be in turmoil and disarray. Thank you for the warning. I'll make sure that the caravans are treading safe.
But also
cautiously.
makes travel a bit easier at the moment.
In what way?
We could travel the route of Enosh again, and not necessarily, take all the waterway to the Quendian realm, like before.
The waterway was fairly safe.
Mostly.
Was, yes.
Mm.
There are... Never mind. No work right now. How much do you need?
Just a few for decorations. Just small ones.
I can allocate a certain amount, but if you have anything on your own that you want to spend and add to the balance, that might look better in the public record.
I look at my dad. I have nothing. I don't even have a single copper piece or more.
Where did you put your money? Or are you bullshitting me that?
No, I gave it all to Grim. Every single thing I had has Grim for the temple.
Oh,
I have
okay.
nothing anymore.
Okay.
It's not a lie.
I mean, your friends might have some.
Ethel only had what I gave her, and Losep bought stuff for her too and supported that.
I'm
So-
blank. I'm
So
bankrupt.
you're all blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gave my money already.
Yeah. Okay. Oof.
Yeah,
Ow. I bought Disintegrate. I'm blank.
All right. I want you to roll a perception check to see how much you get. Not perception, persuasion.
It's 23.
Okay. I will allocate 23,000 credits.
Dad, I don't need that much. I just need a
You
few
would know.
pearls.
You would know that it is an equivalent of 2,300 gold.
Yeah, but still, like pearls. I know pearls down here are not as expensive as they would be up there. I don't need that many. I will. Thank you. I will try to not spend much.
This is the resources I can allocate for you. I am sorry I cannot offer more at the moment.
It's fine. It's more than I thought about. I just wanted to have a little bit of home on my wedding dress.
Well, very well. Drop by the office tomorrow. Come with me, and I will make sure that they make you your card.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes, of course. So, dessert?
Oh no.
What?
Sure. I should tell stories at dessert.
Yes.
I was afraid that there's another surprise awaiting for the dessert, just like the sea cucumbers.
Hmm.
Are there
don't
any?
know.
Did you enjoy the fried squids?
They were delicious.
Wonderful.
The cucumbers as well, of course.
Yeah. Well, for the as a dessert, I have a few frozen fish popsicles, fresh broth popsicles.
Oh, I miss those.
I improved the recipe from last time.
All right, let's try those.
Yeah, as she gets it, and there's like, a bouillon out of fish with fish meat inside, seasoned and made like a popsicle.
Sweet.
No, salty.
Salty.
Everything in this.
I start eating it.
Surprisingly,
Mom-
not everything was salty when you ate, but now it's like.
So, Mom, I know you have a million
No, what are
questions.
you doing? Don't eat it like that. As she puts a bowl of melted chocolate. So, honey, go ahead.
Sugar.
I know you have 25 million questions, so please start. Before my fish gets warm.
Your mom looks at you. The only question I have at the moment is, do you have a dress?
Yes. I have a dress made for me. In Hardar at the moment.
As she starts tearing up and starts crying.
Hey, you're invited to the wedding. Hey, calm down.
I'm
Oh,
so
no.
happy for you. As she just expresses joy and starts crying.
Okay. I'm glad you're happy, and I look at my dad. And what do you want to know?
God. What kind of God? What's his
The
salary?
god of...
What's his occupation? What's his salary? What does he do?
It's the god of dreams and nightmares. We will reign over a whole realm.
Mhm.
The usual things. Do I get a shrine, Dad?
Excuse me?
And I have a shrine in the city of Andanar, dear father/counselor.
For a god that I never heard of.
Yeah, for me.
I heard of you. You will become a goddess. Of
Dreams and nightmares.
That's what he claims. Mhm. You know, people will go and promise you riches and all those powers and stuff like that. Doesn't mean they will give it to you.
He thinks you were scammed.
Don't get me wrong, I didn't met the guy, so I cannot assess the situation. But I would really, really want to shake the hand and see it for myself.
Dad,
I'm
just-
surprised that he doesn't have the dignity to show up next to you when you come back home.
Dad, as every other god, he's limited and cannot put feet on the mortal realm. Like I will not be able to come here anywhere anymore. Do you understand that?
You know what? When I went after your mother, I brought flowers for her mom, and beer for his or some expensive liquid for her dad. I shook his hand. I asked and I told him I will bring her back by 11. He told me 10. We negotiate 10:30, and
Good deal.
and your mom just like eating a. That was the most romantic thing you ever done. Dude. One of the most romantic things I ever seen.
I dipped this thing in more chocolate and eat. Well, how do I say that? He can't come here. We will visit you in your dreams. No, I'm fine. No, he's not lying. Believe me, I know.
I believe you. I trust in your judgment.
I
If
just
you-
have a seed that exceeds tree of living stuff, you know? That's not just something you found on the street like, oh, look, sparkly stone.
Honey, as he just reaches out and takes your hand. I don't trust him, but I trust you. I know you are the daughter we raised, and whatever choice you make, we stand by you.
Promising me to come to the wedding?
I love you. Your mother loves you. Your sister loves you, and the doofus there loves you too. Just two.
I can't wait until he gets into teenage dates. Oh my god, teenage Galaran.
So whatever choice you made, doesn't matter. We stand by.
If you ever have the urge to see me, you can contact Sood. She is able to. She knows where.
Regarding coming to the wedding, depends where, depends when, depends if we're capable. But believe me when I say I will do anything in my power to be there, to walk you down this aisle and give you a hand away.
Okay.
And make sure to threaten that bastard's life or whatever. I don't care if he's a god. He has to take care of you.
Okay.
Good. Now that we have everything cleared, how about some games?
I'm up for games.
Look at Isil. Hey. I will go upstairs and talk to my sister. Because otherwise I have no idea where we sleep. Cool.
He called the god.
We
A
have
bastard.
one more guest room upstairs, you know that?
Yeah, he calls Baal a bastard. That's fine. It's bastard. Uh-huh.
Somewhere, Baal is like, huh?
Again.
Blaster.
Every fucking time. Alright, so the two of you stay
Yeah.
and Tilia goes up.
Uh-huh.
Alright. We'll do the playing guys first. Alright. How much of a gambler are you?
I like myself some gambling.
Wonderful,
To be honest.
wonderful. So, have you heard of a game called 8?
Have I ever heard of a game called 8?
Well, even if you did, I will still have to explain it to you. So, nevertheless, just a reminder of the rules. So, you have those bone dice, 6 sides to each, and the purpose of the game is to get an 8. If you get more or less, it's the closest to 8 that there is.
Mhm.
Over 8 beats under 8. So 9 beats 7. And 4 beats all. Understood? All right. I'll go first. As he
Alrighty.
takes a cup, pulls it in, and then lets it down, and it's a 3 and a 4.
3, 4. Okay, gotcha. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
You playing?
2d6s, right?
Yeah, 2d6s. It's a 9. Hey, you win.
I won?
Yes.
Yeah, good job, Ethel.
None of us rolled an 8. But you are 1 over and we are 1 under, so you win.
You all lose.
Again?
Do it again.
All right.
Let's go. This time I'll beat you, Ethel.
It's a 3 and a 6. It's a 9.
Oh god, it's a 1 and a 2.
It's an 8!
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
you win again! Nice.
Are you cheating, Ethel?
How?
I don't
You're
know.
looking at the dice.
Oh, they're definitely throwing techniques. But you're a natural. Anyway, you go and continue playing. Are you going to take bets?
With what money?
Yeah. What is money, baby?
You have
girl?
items.
Absolutely not.
Wait a sec. What do I have on me?
Oh fuck.
Scroll of Revivify. Goodbye.
No.
Nah.
He gets up like chips, and you play until you run out,
Yeah.
and so on. Meanwhile, we'll go back to Philia that is going up. Meanwhile, Ithil has a winning streak of 2.
That's good.
Meanwhile, Philia, you go up the stairs there.
I knock at the door.
No elves. No answer.
I get in.
Okay.
Professor.
You look nowhere to be seen.
Look out of the window.
It's closed.
I look under the beds.
Nothing there. What's your passive perception again?
13.
13. You don't see her, but you see a little bit of a butt print on her bed still. Just, she's not there.
I touched her.
You touch her. Let me be. I wanna be alone.
What if I say I leave again tomorrow? Still want to be alone then?
I live in anyway.
Yes.
Then go.
Don't you? So what did you saw? That we all live in this house forever? Getting married, getting family, I don't know, just building a second house on top of the house? You know you can come visit me still.
You have your hands on her, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel the shake of, like, crying.
Oh.
Like, she's trying to
Hey.
hold it and not make a sound, but her body is.
I just hug her again. Hey.
She appears and just, like, hugs your arm and just. You all left, and
Alan will be here for a while.
it's not the same. He won't understand.
But he
Yes.
will understand one day.
One day. And what do I do till then? You are gone. You are my biggest sister. Fuck it. Ah!
Well. Now you're in the situation Calvin was in back then. Maybe you can go out, swim out, have some adventures. A lot of things happened.
She just like crying, shaking a little bit.
May I have something for you, okay? But you need to promise me to be careful, okay? And she takes the circlet off and it's like... This also belonged to the person who passed away. This is a very powerful magical item. Please do not ever sell this.
She just
Please, Vesper.
holds her hand over it and traces the creases and symbols. Just mumbles under her breath. It's beautiful.
You can blink into the plane I am. Don't do it underwater. The water there is out of acid. I just show some of the burn marks. Tried it earlier. Very bad idea. I mean, please
I was
promise me
wondering
to
what
not.
this pile of dirt over there is.
Yeah. Please never use it here. You need to go to Inash and try to use it there. And not only that, you can open a portal with it. But you have to let me know before, okay? So I can pick you up. This place I'm going to be is
Okay.
dangerous.
Do you have to go?
Yes. But with that, you can always come visit me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Means a lot to me. I'm never entrusted to anyone that I don't love. Glad Losep doesn't hear that. Please come to my wedding if you can.
I mean, if you want somebody prettier than you in your wedding, sure.
I'm not sure if that someone that's pretty on my wedding will be seen if she doesn't start eating soon again. Otherwise, she will turn around and be invisible without the spell. I can't force you to eat. No one can. But the people at the place I'm going to, the folk I've about to be queen of, they're starving. Please, if you could eat a bit more before the wedding, would mean a lot. I don't think those people would understand why someone that has food wouldn't eat it.
She just subtly nods on, like, while still hugging your arm.
She just talks back. They're playing games. You want to come down?
I'm sorry. No.
You don't have to be sorry. I cannot force you. I will not force you.
Will you stay with me?
Yes. You want to tell me what happened in the last month?
I feel like everybody is leaving. Karen left before, then you left to get him back. I know we've planned it, but then Greg left me, and the kids at school. I feel like an outsider.
Should I beat someone?
Yes.
Okay. Who are we going to beat?
No.
Oh, I have a better idea. I can give them horrible nightmares.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, you know that without Calvin here, I felt lonely the last years. It was weird being younger than you, then being a teenie at the same time than you, and then just suddenly being an adult and having fights with you all over again, over every little thing and everything, and I'm just... It wasn't easy for me, and I never felt... The kids at school are dorks. Why do you think I started to train to beat the fuckers in every little thing they could? And I did.
Never mind.
What do you want to say?
I'm glad you're back.
And with Calran. It wasn't his choice. It was... He did a very noble thing as a young child. And I didn't want him to lose his life because of that. So that was the only option I had. The only fair option. I could not put the soul of a 7-year-old in the body of an adult. Doesn't make sense. He doesn't remember. He barely remembers who I am.
So it's not the same color.
No. No and yes. It's the same Calvin until he was 7 years old. And now he's more like your small brother.
Yes, well, I wasn't born when he was 7. So.
Guess what? Me neither. You are not the only one who's missing the old Karen.
I know.
But it's a new chance. You two can practice some magic together.
Maybe, yes. I do need you to beat someone up, yes.
Okay, who am I beating up?
Greg.
Don't say Calran. Okay, are we going now?
Now? No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
Tomorrow, maybe. Or
Sure.
just don't. Never mind.
What did Greg do that you changed your opinion on that?
Never mind. I said never mind. Trust me, I'll handle it myself.
Okay. I just handed over Holy Symbol. You left that at your seat.
Okay.
It's a cool thing if you... I can hear if you pray to it. It makes you speak an Asian language. Basically mine.
Goes to take it.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a wisdom saves when she touches it.
Wisdom save. 24.
For a quick second, your mind links to hers, and as if seeing a dream, you see her corner that's cool, with kids laughing at her while Greg and his friends stand there. You don't understand what they say, but you feel that she was offended, hurt, scared, embarrassed. And she takes it. The moment passes.
Mm-hmm. I don't say anything to that.
She just traces it. It resembles like the iconography on that is very similar to
Mm-hmm.
So, I see there is a motive.
Oh, if you ever go to Inosh, you can go to whatever he is at the moment, either Captain or Commander Dieter Cage. Tell him you're my little sister. And in case you don't want to go to the Seekers because they suck, you can go to Cornelius Grimm. If you have gold, there's nothing he cannot get you. Don't take a deal. Don't say you will work for him. They are shitty.
So you mentioned earlier the figures.
Mm-hmm. They belong to Seth Cornelius Grimm. Well, to his grandfather, to be more precise.
And he wanted back?
He would like to have them back, yes.
And what do you get in return?
He's overseeing and building me a temple.
And will he do it regardless?
He will do it anyway, but having favors with that man is never a bad thing. And he usually sometimes remembers those, mostly.
So if I ever to leave this shitty place and go into the world and go to this Hadar place you mentioned it, and meet Cornelius Grimm and bring those toys with me, I can get a favor.
Favor or money? Yes.
Now keep that in mind.
You could also give me most of it and just keeps the one missing piece. Because he's a collector and he will go insane if he doesn't get it all. He will be thankful to get something that belonged to his grandfather, but will be like murky that he didn't got it all. And when you show up, believe me, it would work like that.
Vessel will remember this.
Cornelius will pay for this.
That's
So
a
if you
devious
want to
plan
give
to
me-
scam a scammer.
We're not scamming that, we're just getting the most out of it. I don't get anything for the figures. So, I would recommend doing that. I sold him a tea set for 20,000 gold.
Well,
21,000 gold.
she just takes the circlet and puts it on her head.
Mhm.
Well, you gave me this. You can have those.
Good. I'll leave one for her.
Mm-hmm. You actually see her twisting her arm, and in the air, a circle appears as she reaches in and takes the box out of it. As the circle disappears, as she opens. It's a self-crafted box that she has made while you were gone.
The box is a good idea. Is there any fancier figure?
No, there's all the same. They're just the troops.
Then I just take one out and leave it in the box and take the rest.
Take the box. I'll make another.
Okay, then I leave the one soldier with her and put the rest in the box. I just said the last one was lost. Maybe it's still on the ground of the sea.
Good. I'm glad you're back.
You have a lot of things to do.
The camp's tiring.
There's still your plate of food. Mom didn't put it away.
Yes, I know. She never does. So I secretly eat when they sleep.
Yeah, I bet she will not figure out if there's stuff missing on the plate the next day.
I just throw everything into the trash before.
Let's go down.
Meanwhile, the games continue. Roll again. Ooh, it's a 9.
6, 1, and 5.
Ooh, the streak is broken. Ha!
Oh,
Told you
oh.
I win! As he takes all in chips. Another round!
At least you didn't win this time, Ethel.
Hey, Dad.
Hi. I'm showing them how to play 8.
I can hear it on your enthusiastic voice.
Are you good at this game, Belia?
No.
No good luck? Right. I'm yet to win my first round here, so.
Well, roll it. Throw the click-clacks.
All right, let's go. That's a 10. Come on.
7. Yeah, I win again!
Those freaking dice.
I don't like playing this game. I'm gonna like shove the dice away after losing like twice.
I think I'm not meant for gambling. Do you have any games of those sorts in the Fell, Ethel?
Not really, but we used to have boulder parchments and shears.
Parchments and shoes?
Uh-huh. Boulder?
What?
Parchment? Shears. AKA
Ah,
rock, paper, scissors. It's for when you... I used it as a kid. If you do not want to do your chores, you just basically gamble it, I guess.
So you're playing it when you're lazy?
No. But seeing your family do your chores for you always felt really good.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Well, that's a bit awkward. Because do you really? Your family?
Mm-hmm. I mean, certainly is a fun thing to see that your family is doing your chores for you.
It was. It gave you a sense of power as a kid. And I always thought they would win.
I never wanted to clean up my room as a kid.
Gonna like, if everyone's like quiet aside, I was gonna like quickly roll on the dice, be like, dying.
Alright. Tele, you joining in?
No, I'm not much for gambling.
Alright. It's an 8.
I rolled a 9. For fuck's sake.
My luck, my streak is going back to me.
This game is horrible.
It is not good.
It's cruel. It's not good, it's cruel, Ethel. How late is it?
I mean, you don't have a time teller, so.
I don't, unfortunately.
The light outside seems to imitate night.
Gotcha.
Here, I look at my parents. I miss you really much, but we swam here for hours, and I really need some sleep.
Then go ahead.
Yeah. And I describe Ethel where the guest room is. And look at...
Already
those
lay
up.
down warm blankets while you were playing.
Good. Uh, I will sleep in my room. If there's anything, just knock.
A message to Thalia. When are we seeing Roel and Sephi?
Plan to do that tomorrow.
In the morning?
No, I need to go with that to make the credit card the morning, but afterwards. And I describe where the park is. Yeah. Mom,
Yes.
how do those two reach the park?
Which park?
Any? Like, they're not able to breathe water and I look outside. Yeah.
Well, this is a problematic. I might use some of the credits that gave you to buy something at the market for that.
Well, you two stay here apparently until I get you something from the market tomorrow.
Oh no, I'll cast it on them, but
Yes. Okay.
it will work for a day. I can recast it, but if you don't come back and you're planning to swim out, you might want to get something more permanent.
I can use magic to let myself swim for 1 hour.
Yes, but you don't want to immediately not be able to breathe while you are at the bottom of the ocean. So
Yeah. True.
Also very hard to cast a spell when you cannot speak underwater,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't recast it there.
Good.
And it has a verbal component to it, of course, yes.
Yeah. Just be careful and yeah. I will go to bed then and go up early.
yes.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
All right. As all of you retire and go to
And I hug the bag of holding while I sleep. Be like,
Okay.
like I would hug my beer pillow.
You go to bed and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely a little bit frightening for those who sleep here for the first time. You are on the bottom of the ocean. Few kilometers under the water on utter darkness and pressure, and if it wasn't for the spell, you would probably be dead. So you lay there in the bed. Now that everybody is asleep, the utter quietness of the room does let you hear the sounds from beyond the walls. This blubbering sound and molecules of water hitting the structures around you. It is
Ah, it feels like home. I sleep perfectly fine.
unique. It is new, exciting, terrifying. But eventually, exhaustion catches up. Your mind comes down, and you drift into your sleep. As the night begins to pass. And morning arrives.
I am gonna try to reach my goddamn fucking husband.
You may go ahead and try. I need you to roll a religion check and a D100.
Oh shit. It is an 18 on religion and an 89 on the T100.
The moment you think you want to reach him, as if he was waiting for your call, you feel the slight breeze of wind from behind you. You're called.
Hi.
As he approaches you from behind and just
Sorry, guys.
takes you.
You ready to meet my parents? My dad will hate you.
Sorry, what?
Are you ready to meet my... I'm not good with that today. I'm dropping the bombs without... Yeah, are you ready to meet my parents?
You know, all the difficulties of the Shadowfell and the situation you are in, suddenly, you never seen him that uneasy.
Raise an eyebrow.
Is it like right now? He looks at himself and like,
Okay, we start with my mom. My mom is just generally
smells
happy.
himself, just like,
And but we're in a dream. You don't smell. You smell like what you want to smell like.
right, as he changes and has a suit on and like flowers bouquet on his, like, too much.
No! According to my dad, that's exactly how you should do it.
Okay, you see his hairstyle, like gel, like some decorations on his horns. His tattoos are covered, and like suddenly die down a little bit, not to be too like this tattooed guy. Like,
Remember how we entered Grimm's dream as like 20 feet tall nightmare tendril tentacles monster? Yeah. Interesting. Let's go.
Give me a second, Mr. Glenn. No, Mr. Glenn Merrill. Mr. Glenn Merrill. Yes, let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, I'll look for the dream of my mother first.
Okay, you find it.
Yeah. Let's get it while I try to get in.
You like get it easily pushing through as you warned them before. As you like hold in Bal's hand as he like stands there and like holds you back.
I drag him.
He lets himself be dragged as he appear, and your mom is in the kitchen.
Mom.
Ah, that was quick. I made dinner. She puts it.
I'm just shaking my head like, huh. I love how Ati stares at us from behind.
Yeah, you. What do you check on your hand?
Huh?
It's like she's sitting outside the window and being
What do you
like,
check in on your hand? You said I'm checking my hand.
No.
Okay. Then I did not hear correctly. You said something. I do something, but I didn't hear what.
Yeah, I just sit down and look what if she's gonna do the whole sea cucumber thing again.
Oh no, it seems like this is a little bit different at the moment. You don't really have the intention to do that.
Mom, this is Bal, the god of dreams and nightmares. Bal, this is my mother, Ophelia Glenn Merrill.
It's a pleasure
Yeah.
to meet you. I see where. It's a pleasure to meet you. As he takes her hand and she lets it be kissed, and then offers her the flowers as she takes it. Wonderful. I'll put them in a vase, and goes and puts it on the table. Sits down and just gives some cake. She didn't cook. She prepared dessert. No, just puts a cake on the table and sits down. You're very handsome. Thank you.
He is, isn't he?
I mean, I didn't doubt your taste. It is very tasty. As it
I invited them to our wedding, of course. I'm not sure if I can make it. I gave the circlet to my sister. And I look at Bal. Emergency cases, you know?
Okay.
Oh, come on, Bal! Sit there like you have a stick up in your ass.
I have never met parents before. So I don't know how to behave. Well, just be yourself. It's fine. Okay. As he transforms back out of the suit, the tattoos glow. Okay. Too comfortable. Please get dressed again. Excuse me. Like.
He normally doesn't wear a shirt.
Well, I definitely could see why.
Mhm.
That is a wonderful young male body to be proud of. But
Well, he's a lot of things, but young is not one of them.
it doesn't matter. I am the mother, he is young.
Okay.
Yes, so. How did you meet?
Well, he was a corrupted god because he was once banished by others by mistake and got super mad. We fought against him and some possessed people from the Seekers. And then I was able to persuade him on the good side, and then we fell in love, and I helped resurrect him with the help of a friend. And yeah. Then he asked me to marry while we started to rebuild the plane that suffered from him being banished for so long.
Don't you feel it's a little bit rushed?
Oh no, the time in that plane goes different. We spent way much more time than it passed here together.
Okay. Well, I congratulate you too. Bal. Is that your full name? He looks at you.
Well, the full name of a god is very powerful and can be used against, and since he was
Of
just
course.
shortly came back from the banishment, I'm sorry.
Well, Bal, welcome to the family. I do not need to express how much I'm happy for my daughter and you. And I know her dad, who I assume you did not visit yet,
No, we started with you for a reason.
will tell you the same, but you hurt my daughter, I will get you. Bal just looks at her and like, I'm not planning to hurt your daughter in any way. Looks to the side for a second, but says nothing. Very well. So, I think your dad is waiting for you. So, I will now rest. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. What does Dad like to drink the most?
know that brandy from I forgot the name. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. And then I take Bal's hand and leave the room again.
Yeah, you live it. We pause you for a second. Ito. You are in your dream. It's been a while since you fed.
Yes. But for the sake of her family, I will try not to.
Wisdom saving throw.
At least I could say I tried.
One question, Mel. Do you have +5 in wisdom saving throws?
Yes.
Because you get your own bonus on those.
It is her bonus. Her
It
charisma
is
is too low.
it is usually a 3 because my wisdom is not very wisdoming.
Okay, because normally paladins are proficient in wisdom saves. That's why this number sounds oddly low for me.
I was told to put. Oh well. I
It should
I
be
am one
4
that's
at that level, plus your wisdom, plus whatever your charisma modifier is.
Yeah, I have a +2 in charisma. I didn't roll
So it should
very
be
high
at
stats.
least 6, you know? And then plus your wisdom. So that's why I'm saying. I mean, not that
My
a
wisdom
20
is
is not
-1.
good. Okay, then it makes sense. If it's -1, then it's 5.
It would have been 6 otherwise. Yes. Okay. I will pump up that wisdom one day. One day.
You feel the urge in you rising. But you remember where you are. You remember that you were promised the help. And for now, you managed to fend off the feeding.
Okay.
But you know, based on the fact that you have starved for multiple days until an unexpected passenger has passed and you managed to feed on it while you were trapped. That the longer you postpone, the harder it becomes to resist.
Do I gain any exhaustion from this?
You do not.
Okay. Okay.
As for you, the night passes afterwards. Tilia, back to you. You go into your death dream.
I tell my. Well, actually, husband, soon to be husband again, suit. And then I let like a bottle of brandy appear and that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we go.
Yeah. As you enter a very decorated, detailed office. You've been there earlier.
I'm just rolling my eyes instantly. Oh, of course he would do that.
Your dad sitting, looking at the window in this giant chair that covers him.
He will
from the
turn
back.
around and pat the white sea bunny.
As he turns around and pats a kelpie.
I look at this way too small kelpie like. You're trying to explain.
Turns into a tiger. just throws it away and it poofs out of existence.
Oh, great! Counselor Glenn Merrill! Hi.
Hey, honey.
Hi.
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Nice to see it. Bal just stands there. Sir, this is for you. We already visited your wife, and we had cake and gave her flowers. You put it on the table. The small bottle, of course.
Yeah, I told him to not get the big one. You're not an alcoholic!
Thank you for your concern, darling. Couldn't get a big one, did you? Well, Mr. Glenmerrill, despite the fact that maybe I wanted to bring a big bottle, your daughter concerned about your health and thus recommended bringing the small one. And I do listen to people who has valid arguments, and she made sense. So you see immediately the attempt to conceal the grin on your father's face. He smiles.
And I'm also just like, just thinking to myself, I will be his wife, and we all know who wears the pants in our household.
Well, if you realize that early, you will be fine. As they shake hands. Now, I have a lot of things to do. I congratulate you both. I need my rest.
Sleep well, Dad. I'm gonna take Bal's hand and then leave.
He bows.
See you at the wedding!
Well, that went well.
I hug Bal, give him a kiss. Yeah, I have more things to do.
1 second. Gets back into his shape. Grows a few.
Don't do that on our wedding. You have to pull it through.
Oh, you know you like it. Let's see. Just kisses you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you do me a favor?
Sure.
Could you look after my sister and make sure she doesn't have nightmares? There's something she wants me to not see, and I want her to tell me or not. And I don't want to invade her privacy.
I can do that.
Thank you. See you in a bit. And then I get my rest too.
Mm-hmm. Lothar,
As
you fall into the sleep.
I hope so.
After quite a few contemplations and your mind constantly working how this mega structure society underwater thing works, just fascinated by the various combined parts, arcane magic, and all the things that you never had enough of in your life. Suddenly, all this here, your mind just keeps working, just making. Yeah. It just, even when you drift into your sleep, your mind constantly working, show you images of schematics and like structures, how this would work, why the pressure is not collapsing, how the enchantment might work, giving you an idea of how this whole city operates.
It's able to exist even, right?
Yes. But eventually, all of you with your struggles, your inspirations, and your meetings, the night passes. And you all wake up. After 4 hours.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If I sleep nearby people, we sleep less.
What?
Short rest.
Well,
What?
It
And
does
for
sleep.
you, it's
It-
4
it-
hours anyway.
Oh yeah. Ha.
Yeah.
For Lossum and me, we're like, why am I not tired? Looking at Vessa.
Yes.
I'm awake.
Okay.
Good for you, she said.
I mean, yeah, it's like. Okay.
Seems like I'm making breakfast then. And I shrug and get up.
Yeah. Go ahead. I need a little bit.
Did you sleep well?
Surprisingly better than in the last few days.
See, that's when you wear my holy symbol.
Sure.
I go down.
She takes your holy symbol and she had a nightshade, but the nightshade turns in a working station, and you see all the tools she used to carve the box from. As she takes the symbol,
Ooh.
takes the symbol and cuts the chain and starts making something out of it. I'll be done when breakfast is ready.
Yes!
Have an idea.
Okay, sure. And I just
Mhm.
start working.
Yeah. It's a lot of you wake up next to each other.
Morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
You are rested. You don't feel tired or exhausted. You do have this lumen
Yes,
I'm-
the
I'm-
movie.
feeling, but
Yeah.
I did. You?
Yeah. Weird, just sleep at the bottom of the ocean, isn't it?
Yes. I just put the pillow over my head.
Mhm.
Kind of threw out the noise.
Are you hungry?
Yes. Do we need to cook?
I
Do we help? We should go help.
yeah. I actually wanted to let's see if anyone is up already, because I actually wanted to make some pancakes for them.
That's very nice of you.
Did you ever you had pancakes already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
But I can do them again.
All right, let's go then. And we'll
Yeah?
get ready and go downstairs too.
Mm-hmm. All right. All of you going down as you smell the breakfast being prepared by Ethelia.
Hello.
Hi, I'm making waffles.
What?
It's rice flour waffles because rice grows better in water. But hey,
I wanted to surprise all of you with pancakes.
Here.
well then you need to get up earlier. I see.
I'll take
Apparently
it
I
on the
do.
go. Please.
Huh?
I'll take it on the go. Please. I have to be in the office. If that's
Yeah,
way too-
I will come with you, and I just have there's already a pile of waffle, but I put it. I will be back in a bit, guys.
I mean,
and then I rushed
I
out.
can go with you.
Mom's not up for casting. Is she?
She's right. She's getting ready for work.
Ah. Well, then I didn't say anything.
You all mingle around, wait for your mom comes out.
Mhm.
Wearing her hair differently, made into a bun, very professionally, hair well done. Definitely a different vibe from just a home clothing. Wearing not a uniform, but a very business casual look. And as she goes to you, first Lilia kisses you on the forehead,
Mhm.
and then Good morning, you two, as she casts water breathing, so you have another 24 hours of that.
Good morning. Thank you.
I give everyone a little bit of waffles into their working box. Like, Vess, are you joining? Oh wait, can we? I look at Mom. We can't leave Karen alone, can we?
No. But I'm taking him with me. Don't worry.
Yes.
Karen, you'll have to run if you don't come now.
Oh no! I almost eat the last waffle. That
What, my
Karen
waffles?
only can. Mhm.
As he goes there and just jumps on the pile of waffles. You just move it to the side as he misses it for a second. Just
I give him a lunchbox. There's an extra waffle in it.
okay. I'm ready, Mom.
How many stomachs does this kid have?
7.
Jesus.
Alright. You see you later. As she twists her hand and you see a small teleportation circle appear underneath her as she vanishes.
Nessa, you coming with us?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I made waffles for you too. They're on the
I'll
table.
eat them
Bye.
later. I'm busy.
Oh, yes. And I look at that. We can go.
Very well.
Just give me a sec, guys. I'm feeding the cats.
Yes. I'm not as fancy as your mother. We'll have to swim there. Everybody's swimming fast, right? Also, are you wearing your armors?
We were not told not to right here, right? So, I'm assuming we didn't like.
I will not wear my armor underwater because we will swimming and I found it unpractical. But I will put it in my bag of holding. And you just see how I put the leg armor into the breastplate. I know this works. I have cosplay armor. This fits depending on your body pen. And the hand armor into the leg armor, and it's like, nice. And it's a small little breastplate package I put in.
Okay, but if you have to wear it, instead of 10 minutes, you will need 20.
Okay.
Because packing and unpacking and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Because normal heavy armor, you have to 10 minutes to don and like wear and undress.
Mm-hmm.
It is packaged. It's very nicely, spaciously, saving a lot of space packed, but correspondingly, we'll need to unpack it as well.
Oh my god!
What?
I am clearly naked without armor. My AC goes from plus 19 to 11. Ah!
It's still so nice that you are like, just a person and your armor is better than mine.
What?
What?
Why is you?
I have 12, and if I put my armor on, I only have 18.
What's your?
She has 11, and when she puts her armor on, it's
What is your? What's the difference on your armors?
Oh dear.
What armors do you have? You have.
I have a mithril plate.
Yeah, so it
You gave me a plate plus 1.
Yeah, she has a plate plus 1, but you have a mithril one, so you don't have disadvantage on clink clank.
But
She also doesn't have.
yeah, you said that I also never had it. But I mean,
Wait, what?
you always said that I don't need to because it's their armor, but
Also, the mithril one has a plain thing AC 18.
I will roll with disadvantage from that one.
Yeah.
So it's the plus one that makes you. Yeah, that's why I said she has the better armor. She always had it.
No,
Like-
no. She does not have a mithril armor. She has a plus 1 plate. She should have disadvantage.
Yes,
Okay.
but you never. You always said.
I never
No, no,
specified.
no.
Yes.
Well, then,
Okay.
Mel, you have the amazing chance because, well, I would offer her one of the armors or the armory if she clinky clonks.
I mean, yes. You can.
Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Great.
Now that Dirk is back. Hello, back. Hello, Dirk. Sorry.
Hello.
Hi, Dirk.
Yeah, you set off into the city. Not wearing your armor does not slow you down as much, however. You're still not. I believe, Dirk, what's your swim speed?
My swim
Your
speed.
swimming speed is half your.
Yeah, but I think he can transform or something like that for an
I
hour.
could
Amphibious and adapting things, right?
I could cast Alter Self to grow like 10. No, what is Keyman on English? I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure.
understand, but like,
With that, I would get a better swimming speed.
yeah.
Uh,
Regardless, Ithil cannot. So, unless you are just
Cannot?
leaving her behind.
I would help her.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I would,
could.
I would swim with her and drag her a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can just
Me
walk
too.
on the seafloor. It's okay. I don't need air.
Well, until in this dome at least, it will take you a little bit longer until you get into the passage, which
Okay.
each of them has those jellyfish-like barriers, like I already described. Those are smaller in each tunnel. One opens up, the water drains, and it opens. As you now can walk properly, not having to breathe. But in case you will have to breathe underwater, you can because it's cast on you. You go past and enter the Endadome once more. After which you take the main road through the three rings of the Endadome. There are three rings: the outer rings, the inner ring, and the octopus ring.
The octopus ring.
Yes.
Yes.
The reason it is the octopus ring is, if you ask about it, as your dad just rambling around for the newcomers. Well, if you swim up and look at them from above, there is a circle with 8 passageways. So. It is
That
an
makes
octopus.
sense. Yeah.
Like 8 passageways, making it an octopus.
I'm really glad to see this place. Finally.
Yeah. You see in the middle of it, the tower that holds it is longer. The dome is bigger than the one, the residential. Still, similar structure, wide at the bottom and then thins out at the middle, and then at the end of it, there is this arcane glow that gives the dome. And you see the sun is currently rising. You don't see past outside, giving you the feel of the day. To your right, you see the markets, people going in and about, trading, shopping. You see a few normal elves, seems to be out of place, coming from the Quendian realm. Other traders, not necessarily elven. So there is trade here from outside. You just how they got here is a different story. But right now you are not focused on that. You do notice all that, but you eventually get to the big structure to which Celia went before. As there are 2 of the similar armored guards from the Talusta Dome, the Tritons, so they called, the guards of Undunar, standing there, and as they see the counselor coming, they straighten up to attention as he greets them. Good morning, gentlemen. You get inside and you see multiple offices. The ground floor is basically a reception. There are multiple multiple places you can go and speak to somebody. Multiple divisions and offices. Eventually you go to the stairs, go to the 3rd floor, to the office of the counselor, and you stand there as he sits down, and you see 2 giant piles of paperwork, both sides, as he just opens the door and says, As he gets in. Please come.
Hi, I get in. You would really get along with Cage.
I don't know who Cage is.
Right now, Commander of the Seekers. Not sure for how long, but
Immediately after you, not immediately, a few moments after you enter, there is a knock on the door, and the door is open. You see a aquatic elf, blue hair, made into a bun, glasses, big turtleneck sweater, and black pants that she's wearing currently, having a chart in her. Good morning, counselor. The usual coffee for the morning? Yes, please, Rin. And please, do not put them like that before I arrive. I'd rather come into the office. Yes, you told me, I remember, but business is calling, so please, you have the next meeting scheduled in 10 minutes. Right.
is it enough to make the card that? Counselor, I mean...
You're Athilia. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Rin Alora. I am the secretary of the counselor. It's a pleasure to meet you. He was always praising his daughters. Great pleasure. Yes. Rin, you're doing this again. Sorry, I'm rambling. And she takes a step back and just doesn't look you in the eyes. Yes, Rin, we need a credit card for my daughter. Right away. I will need a drop of blood.
Sure.
Yes. She takes a small petri plate, and it won't hurt.
I just take it and
Yep.
drop it on.
Wonderful. Closes it, and about 20 minutes and be done. As she disappears.
Of course. We wait outside that so you can start working.
No,
Have a nice day.
please don't leave me.
That this pile doesn't, disappear.
Fine. Good luck. Yeah.
Eat the waffles.
What waffles?
Yeah, pack waffles in your bag.
My bag? Alright, my
One
bag.
next to your desk. No, you have it. You just put it there.
Yes. As he sits down and...
Okay, no, talk to him before his first coffee, and I get with the others out.
Yeah. As you go out, you wait outside. About 20 minutes later, you see Rin approaching you with a almost see-through greenish card with, on Elvish, very decoratively says Philia Glen Merrill. As well as when you touch it, it responds to you. And it says 23,000 credit.
Guys, we are rich.
Ah,
It's an equivalent of 2,300 gold.
you are rich, you mean?
I mean, apparently we're trying to get you stuff from the market first that nothing can happen. I know a place where to be. Ever wanted to meet another witch?
Would you like to say goodbye to your father?
Oh, I already said goodbye.
Alright, well... Yes, I have business to attend to. If you have anything, please go through me. He's very busy. You can send?
No.
I can
He
send.
can send.
Wonderful. Your name?
Lothab.
Now we are familiar, so you don't
Hi.
need to worry. If anything comes up, I can send to you. If you hear from me... what is your name, miss?
He's asking you for your name. Ethel.
She is.
Oh, she? Ah, okay.
Her name is Ethel. She is not familiar with Elvish.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will not send to her. Very well. I know. If you receive a message from me, it's probably through me from your dad. From
You
the
can message me also. It's fine.
Okay. It's
It's okay. It's okay.
okay.
Have a nice day.
She is trying to be like very formal, very impressive, hyperventilating.
Let's go, guys.
Okay, bye. What the fuck am I
Bye.
doing? Just
Bye.
go out.
Have a nice
Imagine
day.
you get a message and the only thing is like, huh?
He feels life, man.
You all go out.
Wow,
I
that.
go in the direction of the witch store.
What did you talk about? Which?
Oh, there's a store that sells magic items because it's not forbidden. Well, it's one of the very few. I bet she's Give me a second. I know the name of it, of her.
No, you don't. You didn't really interact in here. It was more in different version.
I use my sending star to Grim. Look up and realize we might likely have early and put it away later.
Did you?
And then I go. Maybe she knows Grim. I never wondered where she got all the magic items from. But yeah, finding something that is for underwater breathing shouldn't be too hard here. Even some other stores might have it. We go to the marketplace, and then if there's anything you see
I mean,
that's
the
fancy,
moment you leave the console, immediately on the other side there are 3 rows of just people selling things, going in and about. The closest area closest to the Talusta Dome where people arrive through.
mm-hmm.
You see mostly normal elf shopping, but there are some various tabaxis, a few humans, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I just look around if I see anything like.
you're looking for something specific.
Something that those two can breathe underwater without my mom casting spells.
Okay, you don't find that. However, you do find something else. You find those duck-like shoes. Though they're not really orange or anything. But they're long. And when asking around, you are told those are boots of swimming. Which will increase your speed underwater.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you cannot breathe underwater here with them, but if you are able to breathe underwater and you want to swim, you are very much faster.
How much are they?
Well, that's a wonderful question. Those are 1,000 credit each.
Each shoe?
Yeah, each pair.
No, we first need to find something to breathe underwater. Thank you, sir.
Very well. Well, I'm here if you need it eventually.
Thank you.
All right. You go and ask around. You see potion stores and so on, being sold on the market as well. You ask. They have a few potions of water breathing, though those will allow you to breathe for an hour each.
No, I think we need to go to the witch. Oh.
I could try to brew my own potions or potion for
Brewing potions takes time. You know that a lot. It's not like
days.
an hour.
Oh, days?
It is the
It
days.
take weeks.
To extract material from specific things will take days or weeks. Yes.
Gotcha.
You as growing up by Leonola, you would definitely know that.
Gotcha.
If you have a kit which you have bought and set a station at a temple, you can put things in progress and eventually have results of various things that you find and grow. But on the spot, you cannot make those. Even a healing potion takes a few days to make.
Gotcha.
That is something
think
that you would definitely know
healing
if you're.
should take like 3 days or something.
It depends.
Probably.
Depends
Mhm.
the materials, the tools you have.
Strength. of potion.
After going the first 2 rows, you go to the 3rd row, and go in next to the next to the passage from the Talusta Dome. You do see a very scuffed tent, big inside, like a military tent that can maybe have 10 people inside. And on the sides you see 2 smaller tents next to it, underneath of which there are several fruits that are imported. Or, well, if you are from Enosh, there are normal fruits that you can get anywhere.
Mhm.
But there is a weird looming feeling looking into the dark passage of this tent. But you heard of this store. It is a procurer of things that might not be found anywhere else. It has a reputation. People say the woman that works there is weird, but if you didn't find it anywhere else in the market, you might as well go and try there.
I would go in there.
Okay. Going in. Immediately hit by this warmth emitting out of it. And then, as you enter, your eyes have to adjust to the darkness. But once you're inside, suddenly you see the reddish and orange glows of low candle-like light. It's not real candles glowing. There's no smell of candles. And various stalls, like as if you are in a vegetable store, but instead of vegetables on the shelves, there are multiple weird items standing all over the place.
I start looking around.
Yeah. You see 2 stones with heads looking at each other. You see 2 stones hovering above each other. You see multiple plaques and plates, menorahs and candles, trinkets and such. Just a weird, I don't know better word of it, hag-like feel to it.
Hmm.
A familiar acolyte.
I mean, not. It's quite kind of creepy because it's your first time there, but not a hag shack.
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear the bell ring? You didn't hear any bell.
Well, at least there's potential customers here.
Where? I don't see you.
We are here.
Oh wait, I'll look up. As you didn't see her, but once she looks up and opens her eyes, you suddenly see her eyes and this array of multiple different colored teeth. Silver, gold, her own teeth, but just this juicy green. And there are definitely more teeth than a normal person. She just smiled at you. Welcome to my shop.
I messaged to Thilia. Have you ever been here?
I'm just passing by.
Weird vibes.
Yeah, I told you it's like you know. Well, hi.
Hello. What brings you to me?
We're looking for a specific item.
What kind
Something-
of item?
Something people can breathe underwater with.
Oh, a very common request in this part of the sea.
Makes sense, right?
Wait, let me turn on the light. As suddenly it's brighter, not as creepy.
Music change.
And as you're looking up, she's very like hinged, looking up with like neck straight is like neck stretched, her toothy grin. Even though it was creepy in the dark and it's light now, she looks less harmless, but the toothy grin just uncomfortably unusual. Her big nose with the one what's it called? Varta.
Ah, yeah.
Just looking at you with this round, big eyes with the smallest pupils you ever seen. Her face is like if you blown away or like the anime, the hag from there. Shit, is it blown away? No, it's not. Fuck. Oh yeah, the Wandering Castle. It's the hag from there.
The real hag, or how Sophie looked for a while?
How Sophie looked for. Yes, exactly. That's
Nice.
Yes, Alex. It's fine. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, she looks at you. So, what brings you to my store?
Like I said, we're looking
Oh,
for.
right. I believe I have something here about that.
Well,
Yes. How much are you willing to pay?
$500 credits.
That's 50 gold, huh?
Yeah.
That's not... No. Are you trying to scam me?
I don't know how much such an item is worth here.
Well, how much do you think it's worth?
Oh my god, you sound like someone I know. I get a headache.
Oh,
You mean a Grimmack?
Yeah, I mean a grim hack.
well, regardless. Those are 5,000 credit each.
5,000.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, we don't have that much. We do.
What?
Oh yeah, the gold. Excuse me, I have not dealt with credits for a while.
500 gold each. But those are wonderful items that I have. They will allow you to breathe out the water as long as you have them.
What kind of items are they?
Oh.
I want to insight check that how
That's right.
trustworthy she is.
Go for it.
Oh, nice. Do I have insight?
I
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, but 23.
There are things she's not fully telling you, but she's, in the most part, truthful.
Oh. Where do you get your items from?
Some I make myself, enchanting them, you know. Of course, the business is very, very difficult. If you don't know
Ooh,
how to enchant.
An enchantress.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nice. It's quite impressive.
Yes.
For how long have you been doing that?
None of your business.
My apologies.
I
Hundred
would
years.
take 2 for 9,500.
Deal.
Good. How do they work exactly?
Oh, that's the beautiful part. as she takes out 2 out of her pockets. 2 stones. You put them in your mouth, and then the water does not come in. As long as they're in your mouth. Remember your roll, Thompson?
Yeah.
It was a ring, a necklace, a bracelet, or a stone.
Oh,
And we sadly cannot use them. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Because we cannot cast spells when we are out there, because we have to talk them.
You can talk. You just have to
How
have
is that
it on the side
supposed-
of your mouth.
Oh,
Just like that, as she takes one and puts it in the...
I will not buy this now.
Now cast something?
What do you want me to cast?
A cantrip. I don't want you to waste magical potential.
She makes the
Light a
light.
candle!
She sniffs all the lights and...
Fine by me, I don't need that shit.
Yeah, fine by
And
you.
I start to translate to Ethiel.
She takes it out and just...
Would you be fine with
rubs it.
having a spoon in your mouth to breathe underwater?
Look a little bit ridiculous, but it works. You do not have to attune to it.
That's handy.
That is handy. I get out my card.
It's still a bit unpractical though.
Oh, you don't have gold.
No.
I guess I'll have to take that. She takes off her cards.
So, why do you need gold? Are you going to trade to Hardar? Or not?
Press by, then talk.
Question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh. Good.
Yeah.
Do I know that I don't breathe anymore? Or is it just like a thing that you do and then you're like,
What?
you don't oxygen?
Well, you were cast magic on before, and you swam to here for a while.
I know. Just 1 second. Yeah. What's that?
You know, yes, you still realize. I remember. I understand what you mean, Mel. You have this magic, yes. But
Magic.
you still realize that, yes. I know.
Do she need to spend money on me then?
Theoretically, no. You don't say anything.
Well, I am. I don't think I need it.
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't think I need it.
You can breathe underwater? I just pull my card back. Give me a
Thank
second.
you for the
please.
transfer.
What? No!
She takes the money.
Wait!
What?
Ah.
Oh fuck, it didn't work. Again.
No! Give me a second, please. Are you sure?
I don't understand her. Why?
I haven't tried.
Wait.
Then we will try.
Okay.
Okay. I only need 1 stone, apparently.
Then 5,000 credit.
Roman, how big are those stones? Just for my
It's like a
imagination.
golf ball size.
You want to make me pay more for one than you said before?
No, she said 5,000 per, but you wanted 2 for 9,000.
Yeah, I pay 5,000 then.
Yes. Very well.
That is very sweet of you. Thank you, Thilia.
You're welcome. I think this will be
Here,
useful if you
you
look
can
for
have it.
Sammy. I want the one that was not in your mouse, please.
She gives you the one.
Okay, thank you. It was nice making business with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Stolzis.
Okay.
Stolzis.
Stolzis.
I like the name. It's powerful.
Thank you.
Do you know a Cornelius Grimm or a Evanora, Leonola, or Suit?
Never heard of them.
Inside check.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's not even worse. It's a 22.
Some of them she might recognize.
Are you lying to your customers that you promised to talk to after they buy something?
Well,
You didn't
I
just
don't
promise.
know what do you mean by lying.
I know you know some of them. I could see it in your face. The names ring some bells.
What's with my face?
Who of them do you know? We're friends, so don't worry.
To all of them, basically.
Nah, somehow.
All of them, basically.
So if you want, we're not doing anything, or if we can beat the shit out of them, well, at least out of Grim.
I would like to beat the shit out of him. No, I won't. We're still not done with our deal.
He's actually he can be very nice.
Yeah, he.
Uh-huh.
Nice and nothing.
Okay. I take out my standing stone to Grim. Good morning, Cornelius. Do you know Stolis, the witch?
It's like stall
Stolzis?
and sis.
Stolzis, the witch, living in the city you shouldn't even know about?
What the fuck are you doing message me that early? It's the middle of the night. I was busy with your fucking stuff, and now you're not letting me sleep.
You shouldn't do that, no.
Tell Stolzis that the shipment will arrive soon. Yes.
First he's mad and then he's telling me business things?
Ah, I see you have a standing stone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
To
selling one
Cornelius
over
Grimm.
there.
How much is it?
It's 5,000 credit for a pair.
Interesting. So, I should tell you the shipment will arrive soon. Whatever that means.
Ah, finally.
What shipment?
You know, you're prying a little bit too much.
I was just abused as a messenger and didn't charge any of you for that, so you
I
better
can
tell
send him
me.
myself. Nobody
But
else.
you didn't. And he could send you, but he didn't.
Carrots.
I like carrots. Good choice.
Yes, but they're very hard to get here. And they're very good for my eyes.
Huh. Always taking care of the health. I like it.
Yes.
That's a good idea. Well, it was nice doing business with you. Have a nice day.
You too, Miss Glen Merrill.
Goodbye, Stolzis. It was nice meeting you.
Goodbye, stranger.
Lothap, that is. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Lothab, stranger.
Almost. It's not too far off.
Ah. She nods toward the person she didn't understand. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so all I have to do is taking this thing into my mouth.
Okay, option is now we go visit the Safi and Rawl. I need to go to the Wild Mother Temple and Isla, if you want to walk around and anything. If you meet someone called Greg and she gives a description of Greg, scare the shit out of him. Don't hurt him, but scare.
Who's Greg?
I don't know. A big. Yes, Milo. He agrees.
Milo is Greg. I see.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, are you going out to test the stone?
Yes, I would very much like to do so.
Probably, yes. Let's do that.
You are under the effect of a spell, which you will need to ask your mother to remove.
Mm. Or I remove it myself. With
You can
this-
dispel magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can use a send into.
To
Oh,
her mom.
actually, yeah. No, actually, it's cast on you. It's not. You need to dispel it. Yes.
I would use dispel magic then.
Okay. You use dispel magic as you. Okay, so the Talusta Dome has water in it. The customs, no? So you have to do it before. Are you doing it
Yeah.
on yourself or on Ethel?
Looking for Greg.
Oh, you're
You
not
s-
going with them. You're not going to test if you can breathe without.
Yeah, okay. That's after that.
I just don't want to. I don't want to bore all of you. You can all come and acquire, like, go with me to everything. But yeah.
Yeah, but you guys wanted just to test.
Yes.
Things.
I just want to say, Ethel. I don't say don't come or go with me anywhere. More like, if you want to do something else, you can. Feel free.
Oh, the scared of Greg.
Said the Greg.
Okay.
But you said we're not allowed to use weapons.
No, we're not. Please do not ever. Unless something big and scary attacks you out of nothing that looks evil and not like the police or guards we've seen before.
Right, let's go look for a place where we can test our water breathings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are two questions I want to ask. One, where are you testing it? Are you testing it in a dome or in the ocean itself?
In a dome.
Okay.
So I can get them out again and don't have to,
Alright.
Also, about the pressure might be an issue.
That is a good point, Alex. Just because you can breathe underwater doesn't mean you survive the pressure without magic.
Yeah.
But Ithil is not with you to test it out.
Yeah, but Ethel doesn't need to necessarily come out with us to see Sephi and Raul. But if she can go to the water domes, it's already a big bonus on Thelia's side.
Well, for now she has a spell cast on her for 24 hours, so...
Sure.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lotev, you test the water-breathing stone. Put it in your mouth, look a little bit clumsy. But as you go and you breathe normally in the water.
Oh.
It is like very, very inconvenient. That's what Alex rolled.
Oh.
But you can still cast spells with it. It just sounds funny.
Uh-huh. Fireball. Hey. Woo.
Are you actually casting it?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it works in the dome.
I'm just raising my thumb. Whoa.
Great!
Uh-huh. Can you offend me? Yeah.
Hey, what?
Love it.
Can you offend me?
You want to look for Sammy?
I mean, yes, but that's not what you said.
Does he wants you to send?
I message
Do you
her.
understand me?
I message her. I asked if you understand me.
That's an option.
I think my answer tells you the answer. I guess.
I mean, that's a way to go about it. You can have it in your mouth and message. Just for spells, you will still have to use it.
Akusha?
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, as long as you have it in your mouth, you can breathe water and the pressure does not kill you.
I added to my Excel sheet.
If we ever go to Ondina's home, that's also a thing we gotta consider. Pressure.
Under pressure.
Yeah, but like Ashman is kind of like very.
No, we talked about it already. He said that if you go, you freeze and get crushed, kind of like the Titan.
Well, yeah, but I disagree.
Hey,
If
don't
you are-
worry, I would not. Thalia would be like, hey, it's really nice here.
Yeah, it's under the sea.
Yeah.
My pet.
Well, you still have the spell. We could go and look for Sephi and roll them.
Message. Yes, let's go.
Yeah. And I start walking in the direction like, ah, shit. I can go back home before I go anywhere. Fessa, you know where Sephi is?
Yes, she's in her usual place.
Okay. You still don't want to come?
I'm still working on something.
Okay. And
I'll
then
take time.
Yes.
Okay.
You just said you will be done for breakfast, but you never said which day.
Tomorrow's breakfast, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I start walking in the direction where Sephi is.
Yeah, you have
They
to
may
go.
find them.
You have to go out of your dome and swim a little bit into the open field where there are a few corals. And when you do that, we're gonna end today's session.
Yes. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys.